Welcome to Green to Alcove. A reminder, every time I do these videos, I like to think of it as me providing a message for a cadre out there who are going to be put in different positions of society to help evolutionize us forward. I feel like everybody has a purpose to serve. And this message is going to be for, I really want to say my creatives today. And you can be a creative in every aspect, a creative in the way that you speak, a creative in the way that you interact with people, a creative when it comes to your own personal work, um, or, simply an artistic creative. But I kept getting songs by Bjork. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. One of the greatest musicians of all time, and I say that I say that with full on honesty. Um, and it could just be my own bias because I'm a big fan of hers. But there's something about Bjork. There is something on the side here. There's a song Hunter that's coming to mind. There is a song Sun in My Mouth. So I'm getting a sense of hunger here because Hunter by Bjork, it's a message that feels very forward. The hunter is someone who seeks for survival, for fulfillment, or regarding what particular species it is. It's just a primitive nature. And for some people out there, you are coming back around. There is something about the way that you are learning how to fish. There's something about the way that you are learning how to fish. And you know what they say about people who fish: teach somebody how to fish, they'll know how to eat for a lifetime. But for you guys, there is something unique in the way that you're about to do it. um where is Uranus transiting right now? Uranus is currently in Taurus, and Taurus naturally rules the second house. That has a lot to do with your earnings, um how you earn, how you receive money, how you earn money. And we've seen major changes in the way that people are earning on the internet because, excuse me. Oh, is there something? Is there something in regards to that? The way that this pencil fell, because there's a lot of people that are sharing knowledge. They're dropping the ball. They're dropping the ball on the new, innovative, inventive ways to earn and earn at the highest potential. This could have a lot to do with some of you guys are venturing into crypto, whether it be in small steps or big steps, moderate steps. Um, yes, I feel like a lot of you are going to continue. So this could be in regards to some people who were on it for quite some time, and maybe you are developing or learning a different methodology, coming up with a different methodology on your own. In order to advance, some of you guys might be releasing your own Bitcoin. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people who have this immense creative potential to merge different concepts together and emerge out on top as something new, fresh, futuristic. I don't even want to call it futuristic, just a very eclectic blend of different inspirations being conjoined into one. That is correct. Now, let's see here. You know what's special about Bjork? Because I don't know if I'll, yeah, I feel like I can close this notebook for right now. You know what's special about Bjork? That is one of the only charts I've seen besides one other friend who has every major planet in the sign of Scorpio that you can think of, and within the first house as well. That is somebody who has the large capacity, the depth to just mirror any and everything that is around them, down to the depths of the ocean, down to insects, down to the sound of nature, down to the meticulous eye and detail, or certain threads in music that a lot of people may not be able to pick up right away, which is why when you venture out into our discography, you hear so many very so many intricate and unique things, like the way that she is using a bell, chiming a bell, or the way that she's looping the sound of a cricket, because now I'm thinking of the song Domestica by her, or the way that she's able to approach vocal albums in a particular way where there's beatboxing and um, using their hands as an instrument, using their feet as an instrument. So it's at this point, you all are learning to become a sponge. And why Uranus and Taurus is very, very significant is because the way that you are digesting information is going to be much different. And I feel like what you are going to consume and what you are consuming is going to start, you're going to start tailoring to it in the external, or becoming more acclimated to it in the external. Some of you might be using different interfaces to understand new concepts of creativity or new concepts of approaching a business venture that might have seemed way out of your range before, but your learning curve is starting to change. Some of you are using a particular software, or you're going back to the basics where you're allowing your genuine love or interest or hobbies in certain things be the pedagogy for learning more sophisticated structures that might have seemed out of your peripheral or out of your understanding before. So that's where we're at. I feel like Bjork is a huge representation of what it's going to be like for you to feel and interpret that into so many different mediums that you weren't able or that you weren't considering before. That's what it is. Wow, it's a mouthful. That's all I have. And I hope that helps somebody, anybody that's out there. Please like, share, subscribe, and feel free to give me feedback. I hope you guys are safe.